He was no god, just a man with salt in his veins and fire in his heart. Odysseus, king of Ithaca, who dared to challenge the endless sea and the wrath of Poseidon himself. Before the return, before the storm, there was a wound that tore through pride and brotherhood. Achilles, swift-footed and godlike, sat in silence, his heart burning with rage. Agamemnon, son of Atreus, had taken from him Briseis, the woman with the gentle cheeks, his prize of honor, and thus the mightiest warrior turned away from battle. The sea foams and churns. Achilles kneels, calling out. He called to his mother, Thetis of the silver feet. From the depths she rose. Thetis kneels before Zeus, resting her hand under his chin. And she climbed to Olympus to beg the father of gods and men, let the Achaeans fall. Let them cry for Achilles. Let my son's pride be restored. Zeus said nothing, only nodded his great head. Oneros, god of dreams, appears in the form of Nestor. Zeus sent a dream. To Agamemnon, king of men. Disguised as wise Nestor, Oneros whispered,
Now is the time. Attack. The gods are with you. Troy shall fall at dawn.
But Agamemnon was cunning. He would test his men. He stood before them and spoke of retreat.
We have failed. Let us return to our homeland. Leave Troy behind.
Soldiers run to their hollow ships, tearing at ropes and sails. Panic swept the camp like wildfire. 9 years of war, suddenly meaningless, and the army, once mighty, cracked. But Hera, white-armed queen, saw the chaos. She turned to Athena.
Go! Speak to Odysseus. Stop this madness before all is lost.
Odysseus stands still, face grim. Athena appears at his side.
This is but a test. Agamemnon seeks to measure his men. Go, Odysseus. Restore order. Rally the kings. Halt the retreat.
Odysseus rushes through the chaos, raising his scepter.
Hold your ranks, noble lords. This is no time for fear. The king tests your will. Let not the heart of Greece break apart.
Men pause. Some begin to return. Thersites steps forward, crooked back, twisted mouth.
Odysseus, the puppet of kings, always ready to serve your master, always begging honor. Let the men go. This war is folly.
Odysseus approaches slowly. The crowd parts.
You, filth of war, you dare speak against your betters? You know nothing of loyalty, nothing of courage.
He raises the scepter.
This is not your place. This is not your voice.
A sudden strike. Thersites crumples in the dust, eyes wide, tears falling without warning. Men burst into laughter, mocking Thersites. Thus fell the coward's tongue, under the judgment of a true kingless king. The fire crackles gently in a grand stone hall. Tapestries move softly in the wind. We see Menelaus, older, wise, his armor now only ceremonial, seated across from a young man, Telemachus, son of Odysseus. Menelaus looks into the fire. His voice is calm, measured, aged by time.
That was your father, Telemachus. Odysseus, son of Laertes. Cunning of mind, unbending of will. When kings faltered, he held the line. When cowards rose, he brought them to their knees. He saved us from ourselves.
Menelaus' face. His voice deepens. His gaze sharpens as he turns to Telemachus, the firelight dancing in his eyes.
You came here seeking news of your father, but what you truly seek is the fire he left behind.
He leans in slightly, his voice now like a command whispered through time.
Search for your father, Telemachus. But more than that, fight. Fight for his name. Fight for the legacy he carved into the world. Fight for the wisdom he lived by. And the honor that made him more than just a man.
A pause. The silence is heavy and sacred.
You are his son. Let the world remember what that means.
Telemachus walks out onto a marble terrace overlooking the dark sea. The stars above mirror the waves below. He closes his eyes. Wind stirs his cloak. Resolve forms in silence. And so a new journey begins, not in the shadow of the Father, but in the light of his truth.